honored to be here at this incredible convening of leading privacy and data protection experts. And it's been really inspiring to visit the panels, to hear about all of the amazing work that's being done by researchers, advocates, and lawmakers around the world, and folks who are really dedicated to understanding and defending privacy and really digging into these important emerging issues. For those of you who don't know EPIC, we are a privacy research and advocacy center based in Washington, D.C., and we strive in our work to focus public attention on emerging privacy and civil liberties issues and to be a voice in favor of greater privacy protection and to really be urging and pushing decision makers around the world to be better about ensuring and enforcing data protection rules. We're really happy to be here, to be a part of the conference, to join CPDP, and my colleague, Callie Schrader, is our International Privacy Counsel. Callie and I and our colleague Ben will be at the table during the conference. Please come join us, visit, say hi. We're happy to meet and collaborate with all of you, and we're really just glad to be a part of this community. Callie co-chairs the U.S. Digital Committee within the Transatlantic Consumer Dialogue, as well as participating in the Civil Society Information Advisory Committee and other transatlantic consumer protection networks, and she'll be presenting our International Privacy Champion Award today. In a moment, I'll turn things over to Callie, but before then, I just wanted to take a moment to thank all the organizers and leaders here at CPDP and the staff for putting on this event, and really recognize the critical moment we're in right now for digital rights around the world. Obviously for us, we care very much about what's happening in the US and the efforts to improve and set baseline standards. But as we see every day new and more powerful technologies that embed data collection into the most minute corners of our worlds, systems that can create powerful new tools and new techniques, but that also pose substantial risks to privacy, liberty, and democracy. We know more and more every day the need to rein in unchecked data collection, and we know what happens when left unchecked, these digital platforms continually expand and pervade our lives. So it's really essential, and we believe you all agree, to have strong, comprehensive, and well-enforced protections for individuals, and we take really pride in the opportunity to raise up those organizations that are doing great work. We've given the International Privacy Champion Award every year since 2009, typically on International Privacy Day in conjunction with the conference, but happy to be doing it here in May and to really be featuring the hard work of an organization that you'll hear a lot about from Callie. So with that, I'll hand it over to Callie.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah, it's really my privilege to be able to present this year's International Privacy Champion Award to a group I've been able to work with and whose work has been just unbelievably influential in what we've been doing. The Norwegian Consumer Council, or Forbrukerrådet, which I've said horribly and I'm so sorry. Specifically, we really want to recognize their outstanding and influential work when it comes to crafting substantive reports on the scope and the impact of surveillance advertising and online data collection. Their reports have played a prominent role in driving surveillance advertising and online data collection reform globally. They've informed many conversations we've been having in the past several years, and it has really solidified their reputation as true leaders in the consumer rights movement in Europe. In recognition of the continued efforts you've made for safeguarding privacy and protecting democratic values worldwide, we're very pleased to present this award to Forbrukerrådet. Thank you so much. It's heavy. So.
Wow. This is really, really, really wonderful. Thank you so much. This is an award that goes out to the whole team. This is an award for all the people who have participated in these projects. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this award. I want to thank some people specifically, very quickly. Ilo, lead researcher on this project, could not be here today. Without him, this project would never have happened. The team at the Forbrukerrådet are amazing and outstanding people, and without a cross-sectional team with different people, these things would never have happened. I also want to thank Mnemonic, the cybersecurity company that we have over there. Fantastic people who helped us analyze the apps. They managed to help us understand where all the data goes. I also want to thank Wolfie Crystal, Austrian researcher, amazing person who helped us analyze the data flows. I want to also thank Zach Edwards for all his help and contribution to understanding this. Because what we discovered were massive violations to our basic right to privacy. We researched 10 apps who shared data with more than 135 different third parties. And who do you call when you have a massive GDPR violation? NOIB. And NOIB has been super helpful in drafting our legal complaints because we wanted to deal with this system, this ecosystem that's out of control. So thanks to NOIB, thanks to Romain, thanks to Max and Ala and the others at the NOIB office, we filed complaint against 6 companies based on the reports we did. And we're so thankful for the enormous amount of work that you've done. And the thing is, where do we go from here? Once we saw this, we also had a campaign where we said, okay, this ecosystem needs to change radically. And we got 60 groups from around the world to join a call to ban surveillance-based advertising. And we've seen how that is, not only us, but many others have managed to turn the discussions to be about what it's really about. And this would not have been possible without BEOC, without EDRI, without TACD, and amazing people like Johnny Ryan and many others that I cannot mention today because there are so many of you who have participated in creating another discussion on our right to privacy. So I'm very humble and very happy to receive this award, and I hope that we now can look forward and work for substantial changes and improvements to how we do our privacy. Whether that is a ban on dark patterns, or we manage to get a ban on surveillance-based advertising, or I have a list of things here, but I think I'm going to stop very soon because otherwise I'm going to forget stuff and I'm going to talk over time. But I would love to thank you all for all the amazing work you've done. I really hope that we can create a safer environment for everyone. That's what we want to achieve. And I would love to have the team to come up here for a little applause. And I would maybe also like NOIB to come for helping us if you want. If you're here, at least come on up, give them an applause. And thank you so much.
And we'll just do a photo quickly here, and then we'll hand it over to Cnil-Inria.
Don't worry, I got you. Nope, that one's just loose.
Là, ici, comme ça, il se verra. So, without any transition, the second award of this moment. My name is François Pellegrini, and I'm a vice president at Cnil, the French Data Protection Authority. And I'm very happy to represent the Cnil during the 6th edition of the Cnil-Inria Prize on Privacy.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Mathieu Quinche. I'm here representing INRIA, and I'm so very happy to be here. This is the first time for me, and it is great to deliver in hand this prize this year. And we're going to explain to you what it is all about now.
And to present this award, let us first hear a recorded message from the presidents of both institutions. I don't know if it's here. Aha. Always betrayed by technique. No? Yes. Yes? Do we have to press on something? This big red button? Not even? Okay. Hello. Technical staff. Can you help? Yes.
Ce prix Inria-CNIL, il a pour objet de rendre visibles les résultats des chercheurs auprès du grand public sur des enjeux qui sont au cœur des préoccupations des Français.
La CNIL et Inria ont un partenariat depuis 2016 et l'enjeu c'est de mobiliser de l'expertise scientifique et technologique au plus haut niveau pour répondre aux défis de la CNIL, c'est-à-dire la protection de la vie privée et des données personnelles. C'est important parce que le numérique est partout, parce qu'on a une société numérique de l'innovation et de la confiance qui s'est construite au fil des années. On a plein de sujets parce que derrière, il y a des algorithmes qui manipulent les données. Ces algorithmes, ils ne sont pas autonomes, ils sont conçus par des acteurs, mais il faut être capable de comprendre ce que font ces algorithmes, il faut être capable de vérifier qu'ils respectent le cadre légal, et pour ça, il faut de la recherche. Il faut aussi des technologies.
Ce prix il est important parce que la technologie, elle peut porter atteinte à la vie privée, mais elle peut aussi protéger la vie privée. Et donc, il est très important que la communauté scientifique se mobilise dans un contexte de digitalisation croissante des usages du numérique pour protéger la vie privée des Français.
Ça fait mal.
Les scientifiques ont détecté des failles dans le système d'exploitation mobile qui est Android, qui permettait à des milliers d'applications d'avoir accès à des données personnelles auxquelles elles ne devaient pas avoir accès, d'autant plus que c'était sans le consentement des utilisateurs.
Et d'ailleurs, ce sujet de la collecte des données dans les applications des smartphones va être une des priorités stratégiques de la CNIL pour la période 2022-2024, parce qu'il y a naturellement un lien entre les résultats des recherches, d'une façon générale, et les actions de régulation que nous menons pour protéger la vie privée des Français.
C'est un combat permanent. Moi, je ne crois pas à la mesure exceptionnelle. C'est un ensemble d'actions, de petites actions dans la durée. Donc, expliciter tous ces enjeux auprès de tous les publics, c'est important pour Inria. Ça fait partie aussi des actions qu'on a en appui des politiques publiques. Ça concerne par exemple le public des jeunes, le public scolaire. Parce qu'en face, on a des utilisateurs qui doivent être avertis de ce qu'est le numérique.
La CNIL est connue pour être le gendarme de la protection des données, mais la CNIL, elle l'accompagne. Elle donne des conseils à la fois au pouvoir public et aux particuliers, aux professionnels. Le collège de la CNIL rend un avis tous les 3 jours, en réalité, sur un projet de décret ou un projet de loi, par exemple. Ça, c'est une façon de sensibiliser, ne serait-ce que par le débat qui s'installe sur les drones, sur le pass sanitaire, et on essaye de développer des outils. Par exemple, si la CNIL met à votre disposition un générateur de mots de passe, si vous voulez avoir un mot de passe robuste pour aller consulter vos mails ou sur les réseaux sociaux.
Moi, je pense que ça passe quand même surtout par des femmes et des hommes qui sont capables de faire le pont entre les deux organisations. Parce que c'est quand même 2 organisations qui sont très différentes. On a une autorité administrative indépendante, la CNIL, on a un institut de recherche. Il faut des femmes et des hommes pour faire des passerelles, pour connaître les 2 cultures.
Il est fondamental, en tout cas pour le régulateur, de suivre l'innovation, d'anticiper les usages et donc de travailler avec les chercheurs. Et l'Inria est un pôle d'excellence pour nous, sur lequel nous sommes très heureux de pouvoir compter.
Je voulais vraiment rendre hommage au travail de collègues chez Inria qui ont été absolument moteurs pour la mise en œuvre de ce partenariat avec la CNIL, qui sont des scientifiques qui ont fait l'équipe Privatix, c'est de la recherche-action avec de l'impact, ancré dans les défis de la société. Et moi, je suis persuadé qu'on arrivera sur cette base à amplifier notre partenariat entre la CNIL et Inria, en trouvant aussi des nouvelles voies. Il faut être capable d'être créatif pour faire travailler nos 2 organisations ensemble pour aller plus loin, pour plus d'impact.
All right. So let's dive into the award. So this year, in spite of COVID-19, we received a lot of public submission, even more than previous editions. So we had in total 57 papers that have been submitted, which is really cool for us. Also mean a a lot of work. So hopefully we had a lot of people to handle all that.
Yeah, and we take advantage of this moment to thank all the other people who organized the prize at Cnil. They have been mentioned in the video sequence. So notably, I want to thank Félicien Vallée and Vincent Toubiana at Cnil, their peers at Inria, Mathieu Quinche and Katusha Palmidesi, as well as all our great jury members, some of whom you may already know in person.
And now the result of this year. So we received a lot of very good submissions. It was a very tough choice to make. So we have one winner, but before that we have one runner-up. Let's see. Let's see
Who's the winner? The runner-up.
Runner-up.
Yeah. So the runner-up for this edition is a paper called the Data Share Network, a decentralized privacy-preserving search engine for investigative journalists. So it's a paper by Kasra Edalat Nejad, Wouters Lux, Julien Pierre Martin, Soline Le Désert, Anne Laute, Bruno Thomas, Laurent Giraud, and Carmela Troncoso. So in a nutshell, their work concerns GoFish, a privacy-preserving system they have designed and prototyped for detecting keywords in investigative journalists' documents, so without creating leaks among the sources. So the features of the system are built on top of a new multi-set private set inspection protocol, which achieves a good online cost by pre-computing offline some data. So this was a paper published in Usenix Security 2020. So it's a very nice paper, and we recommend it warmly to the interested audience. So almost there, but I would like to say to them, nice try, go again, because, well, maybe next year.
Okay, so, and now we're about to reveal the winner for this year. Suspense. Ta-da! So the winner is 50 Ways to Leak Your Data, an exploration of APS circumvention of the Android permission system. So the authors are Joël Reardon, Alvaro Feal, Primal Vichesquera, Amit Elazari, Bannon, Narceo Valina Rodriguez, and Serge Egelman. So this paper was also published as Usenix, but the year before, so Usenix is definitely a good venue to get the Cnil-Inria award. So just to say a couple of words about this paper, to tell you not all of it, but give you a glimpse of its content. So it investigated privacy issues in the Android system. So more specifically, they discovered how mobile application can bypass the permission system that is here to protect your private data and to protect us, users. And they demonstrated how app developers, they use side channels and covert channels to access to data that is normally protected. And they did that based on a very large-scale analysis of mobile application, both static and dynamic. So it was a lot of work. So this is something that needs to be noted. This study is really a lot of engineering and efforts behind it. And for me, it's something that shows that this kind of research is very important, because those researchers, they managed to demonstrate very serious leakage that were compromising the data of many users, and also the questionable practices, if not illegal practices, of some vendors outside. So we welcome Alvaro Feal, who is going to take the prize today.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. If you want to say just a few words.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to take much time from you. So I just want to thank Cnil and Inria for the award, as well as the jury of the prize. It's such an honor for us. The few moments that I have, I just want to spend on saying who those us are. So of course, you only see me here right now. I was the only one that was lucky enough to be able to be at CPDP in person. But this work couldn't have been done without the wonderful team that we have. So I just want to shout out everyone that was part of this. as well as our institutions. So that will be George Verdon from University of Calgary, Serge Egelman from UC Berkeley and ICSI, Amit Elasari as well from ICSI, Primal Wijesakera from ICSI as well, Narceo Ballina from Indiana Networks and ICSI, and then myself, Álvaro Feal, from Indiana Networks and Universidad Carlos III de Madrid. And just before I leave, this gentlemen have done a great job of summarizing the paper, but if you're interested in knowing more about it, feel free to stop me at any time that you see me through the hallways, and I'll be more than glad to chat with any of you about this research. So without further ado, thank you very much.